I am a lover of coffee. Pretty much everybody knows that. Even my blog is called thecupofjoe.com. But it's not all coffee all the time. I'm also a lover of all things England, and every so often, I just want that cup of tea. So today, I'm gonna share with you a few of my favorite caffeine-free teas. When I'm looking to decrease my caffeine intake, I'm feeling under the weather, or just jonesing for something herbal, I go for tea. And while I have many varieties of tea bags in my home, I really love to treat myself to loose leaf tea. Why tea? To take a caffeine break. I've been known to overindulge on the caffeine, so a nice hot mug of chicory tea offers me a caffeine-free herbal pick-me-up and gives me the feel and taste of coffee without the jitter or the jolt. Feeling under the weather? Herbal varieties include leaves, seeds, and roots and bark that offer properties to address stress, nausea, digestion issues, sore throat, and even the common cold. That's just a short list. It's delicious. We are so accustomed to overly sweetened drinks that often it's nice to drink an herbal tea just to readjust the taste buds a bit. Rooibos and this Refresh are two of my favorites. Give it a go without the added sweetener. Why loose tea? Because look, it's so pretty. It is.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
It's really pretty. From what I've read, loose tea has a stronger aroma, more antioxidants.
Very true.
And the bag teas, everybody has the bag teas, but that's just like bits and fannings. The word is fannings.
Exactly.
Okay, fannings are just little bits of the leaves.
Not Dakota fannings, but yes.
No, and this is the full leaf.
Yes.
Okay, I know you guys do loose tea here, and I can probably pick up some tea filters myself, but I don't know how to fill them.
All right, well, it's pretty simple. Of course, we do sell some of these things. They're called Finum. They're tea filters or tea sachets, if you will.
Sachet.
Sachet. And
Is that like what people put in their drawers to make their clothes smell nice?
As a matter of fact, yes.
Yes, okay.
That is correct.
Okay.
So, basic premise is this. You just take some. Look how pretty that is.
But how much?
You know what? It's really all a matter of taste. First of all, there's no caffeine in any of this stuff.
Okay.
And so you can go dunk, dunk, dunk all night long.
No,
go ahead. I dare you. I double dare you.
And then how do I?
Well, there are a couple of different ways. Some people actually will just simply drag it and leave it over top.
Okay, so hold on a minute. So with a tea bag, you know, it's got a little string, and I see people going to dunk, 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 dunk. That's what I see. This has to sit a while.
Seep and steep.
Seep and steep, as opposed to dunk and dash, right? Okay, so this has to sit a while. I knew this would be fun. But how do you close it off, like a Boy Scout knot?
You could do a Boy Scout knot.
I don't know what that is.
This is a Boy Scout knot. My hands are very clean, by the way, clean and dry.
All right.
So, we haven't poured the water yet. Basically, what I like to do is like to just twist it.
Oh, like you're putting the knot in a balloon.
And then aim and fire.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Just like that. And it doesn't have to.
Okay.
You don't. You. There.
Okay.
There. All right. Perfect.
Okay. Great.
All right. So first of all,
fancy.
I'm going to pour yours first because in tradition, not only is it ladies first, but also the guest.
Oh.
You are a guest. Be our guest.
Oh, here he goes with the singing.
I'm wearing real gorilla chest.
I can't believe we have not sung Tea for Two yet. I love watching it seep and steep because there comes the fruitiness coming out. Look at that. Just kind of billowing. It's beautiful. The sachet even allows it to breathe a little bit more.
Correct.
From what I've read, so you're really getting more of the benefit this way. I like when it like just about does it, like you're right there and then you're like, ta-da! Oh, I love the chicory because when I'm...
It's a great alternative to coffee.
Well, that's exactly why, because there are times when I decide I don't want the acidity of coffee, I use chicory, but when that is steeped a little bit too long, it's almost too bitter for me, so there's like that time where it's like perfect, like an iced coffee.
Here's the key. Here's what you said. Too bitter to me.
To me, right.
Exactly. So what it boils down to is you're not going to get any additional tannins if you leave it in there, like a green tea.
Okay.
If you leave a green tea in the water for too long, it's like, oh man, and then you're like drinking something, you don't even know what it is anymore.
Yeah.
But when it comes to something like this, where the sophistication simply lies in the herb itself,
yes,
you can let it steep for as long as you want, until the cows come home. We don't have cows, but if we did.
Can I get a second serving out of that?
You most certainly can. The real benefit of using a full leaf tea, again, there's so many,
right,
we're covering, but another benefit of this is that you can let it go 2, 3, and in some cases 4 or 5 times. You can just keep dropping it in there, dropping it in there.
But this is one of my favorites as well, herbal cold relief. When I'm under the weather is when I feel like I want to go to tea, because it can help with sinus issues, headaches. I mean, there's some great caffeine teas up there, lavender, chamomile, all of that. But this is like a winter staple in my house. Note,
I say,
an important tip for those needing to avoid caffeine, just like coffee, decaffeinated tea is not actually caffeine-free. It still contains minute amounts of caffeine, but not very much. Needing some tea time? Pinkies up. This is when I say indubitably.
Quite.
For the health of it. Even this guy drinks tea.